June 2011.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game. This room actually has a maze in it.
Whoa.
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze. And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze? The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Okay. 1 5 1 6 1 7. Whoops. Six 1 7. 1 5 1 6 1 7.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that. Was I a failure for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011, I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years, I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean. And he wouldn't. I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left, and it felt somehow like I had failed. Where did I screw up?
Dear Davey,
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you to not speak to me anymore.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
I wonder at times whether you think I am making these games for you.
And the people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
You've so infected my personal space that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere, hidden between the games. If there was an answer, a meeting, would it make you any happier? Would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Giving them something that is not yours to give, violating the one boundary that keeps me safe? Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them?
And then you stopped, and I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing. What does that mean?
Would you simply let them be what they are? When I am around you, I feel physically ill. You desperately need something, and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine. You're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks and that you make peace with this thing you are wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
And when you finally see what I am talking about, don't say anything.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work, is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please, I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Epilogue.
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
I'll have some thoughts about this game after this game is over.
Solution. I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons. Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you. If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like. what now? I think I need to go. And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for, and so I'm just gonna... Okay.
Alright, so I wonder if this is still Coda's game. And this was not made by the narrator. I think his name was Davey. Alright, is there anything else over here? Alright, let's fall down the hole. This is a very interesting story. Like I said, I'll let you know my thoughts when the credits roll, because there's a lot that I have to say. But I don't want to interrupt the game right now. So I do apologize if I sound very quiet throughout this playthrough. Alright, I hear the sounds of thunder. Alright guys, that is the end of the beginner's guide. So, overall, I really did enjoy this game for what it is. And I think the overall message that I can probably take away from this is to not take things so personally. And to not try and I guess reflect my own feelings upon something else. And I don't know, man, I'm just maybe just accepting things for what they are instead of projecting our own feelings and trying to change stuff. So I guess that's it as far as my thoughts go. This was a very interesting game. And I'm not too sure how many people will even actually watch this, because there wasn't that much commentary and stuff. But right now, I don't really think that really matters to me. I really just did enjoy this game, and I'm really glad that I did play this game, because it just reminds me a lot about why I started YouTube and how I've been feeling lately. Because there's just a lot of themes of isolation and feeling like you're trapped and not being able to put your own work out there and feel satisfied, and always looking for that validation. And it just hit home, man. I mean, I know that I started YouTube because I wanted an excuse, but slowly it just turned into something that I really do love. And I know that it's only been 1 year since I've done YouTube, but I know I felt like I needed so much validation a couple of times during that year, and I don't know, it kind of clouded my mind a little bit for why I wanted to do YouTube in the first place, which is just to recapture that feeling of playing games and being able to share that experience with you guys. So yeah, I'm really glad that I did play this game. And let me know what you guys think of this game too. Let me know if anything resonated with you in this game. And I mean, yeah, like I've mentioned, this has actually been 1 year of the YouTube. I actually didn't even realize it until YouTube reminded me, but like around a week or 2 weeks ago, it was like my 1 year anniversary. And man, looking back at that time, it's really bizarre because I was just so quiet back then, and yeah, I've improved so much. It's really baffling to me how a year has passed, and I only feel like I'm starting to learn, and I'm going to continue learning, and I'm going to continue this journey, because I'll have more thoughts on this when I post a vlog up about it. But yeah, this has been an amazing journey so far, guys. So thank you guys so much to whoever decided to watch this series, and thank you to whoever has supported me through this journey of YouTube. I really do appreciate it. And even if you don't watch any of my videos anymore, even if you decided to watch this one, or even if you just decide to stop watching because of whatever reason, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me on this journey. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that whatever you guys are up to nowadays, and I hope that whatever dreams you have thought up will come true, and that you have the strength to take actions toward them, because I really do believe in you guys, and I hope that you guys know that I really do love you guys. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later, Gators.